This conference will now be recorded.
All right, let's get started. Today we are going to talking about ServiceNow implementation. Administration topics almost completed. Topics are pending, notifications and access list, and, two or three inbound email action. Uh, so in case any topics in pending, we cover. Okay, let implementing about ServiceNow implementation. What, what please go on. So what please go on mute. So what please on mute. Okay. Okay. Today let's talk about ServiceNow implementation. What is implementation? First of all, you would like to know what is implementation. Implementation is nothing but we can implementing the scope application from scratch. In implementation, we are going to discussing about how to create scope application, scope or custom application, custom application. Okay, in this lesson, we are going to discussing about how to implement scope application or custom application. Both are the same. Scope application means we are going to be creating a scope application from scratch. What about customization? Like incident, problem, change, service catalog, plenty of applications are there. So according to your business requirement, we have to customizing. So when you want to customizing on your existing application, that is called customization or configuration changes. But what about implementation? When you are going to implementing a scope application, when you are going to implementing a custom application from scratch, that is called implementation. Okay, now let's talk about how to implement custom application or scope application from ServiceNow instance. Okay, let's get start going to creating new scope application. How to create scope application? Very simple to create scope application. Just you can navigate it to Studio. Studio is the main component to create a scope application or custom application. Navigate to the system applications and click on Studio. Studio is one application where we can access all components and objects which are relevant to ServiceNow platform. And what are the things we are going to be create in ServiceNow instance? Everything we can access from working from Studio. Okay, so for very first topic is how to create a new application. Very simple. Just click on create on application. Now I'm creating a new scoped application or custom application. How can you create new scope application? Navigate to Studio, then you can access designer interface. Welcome to the new way to set up your application. Let's and create application. When I click on create application, the system should ask us some details. Okay, let's get start on your new application. What is the application name? First of all, you would like to know why we need to create a scope application or why we need to create custom application. Guys, do you tell me anybody idea why I'm going to creating a scope application? Anybody idea? Incident, problem, change, service catalog, knowledge management. These all applications are comes under out of the box applications or predefined applications. Okay, in case if you want to use those all application, you can be able to use like your business unit. But if you want to customize something into your business application, ServiceNow developer will be able to do it. Some when your like application is not going to fulfill your business requirement, so they're asking to create new custom application. Custom application is completely different. So according to your business requirement, you have to create custom application. So my custom application name is hotel booking request. What is the purpose of hotel booking request? So when internal department or when internal people they want book a hotel, they have to use hotel booking request application like requesting for book a hotel. Okay, so now let me providing the name of your scoped application or custom. It's a hotel booking request. Hotel booking request. It's a name of your scope and description. If you want to provide description of your respective application, so why we need to create this scope application book a hotel. It's a description. And this application you want to make it a global. It's a kind of predefined. You have to select global checkbox, global radio button, and this is the completely scoped application, right? So you need to select scoped. And one more very important thing you should remember while creating a scoped application, the name should be starts with X underscore with ID. This X underscore can be defined. It's not global application or predefined application. It's a scoped. Now let me click on create. If you want to add any logo, drag and drop into your application, you can be able to add to logo also in right side.
Sir, if we click
And
global
moment,
there,
I'm not going to. If you select global now, what happened? That particular application will become a global, but it's not global, right? As per my client requirement, suppose hotel booking request. It's a scope application. This application is using by only your business unit. It's not using to other business units, right?
yeah, it will be like incident and problem application. If
Yes,
you click
incident,
on
problem, change. Okay, these all
got
are
it, got it, sir.
global application means every client when they purchase ServiceNow license, 100% they can use these all applications, incident, problem, and change. But hotel booking request application is only specific to like my client. My client is bench. So bench client want to implement one scope application called hotel booking request. Okay, clear?
So my doubt was instead of creating in studio and giving global, you can create outside only, right? Is that both are same?
Yes, outside. No, that's different. See, in case number of people are asking to using the hotel booking request, so that moment the ServiceNow company will be when they created that application, that is make it as a global. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But this application is the completely different. As per my client requirement, I am going to creating this application. This application is using by only my client. As per my requirement, I'm going to creating. But incident, problem, change, these are the global applications, right? Every client maximum they're using. That's why when ServiceNow company created incident table, that moment they have selected the global. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
if I want to make this application as a globalized, so I should have to select global.
No, it's not global, right? But see, in ServiceNow store, they are providing so many applications, right?
Right.
In ServiceNow store, they are providing so many applications. Incident, problem, change. These three are common application for every business unit. But hotel booking request is not common application for every business unit, right?
Right. It is only limited for my business unit.
Yes, absolutely correct. This application is using by only my business unit. Bench. As per business requirement, as a developer, I'm going to creating this scope application. Okay, clear. And let's click on that continue. I don't want to create any role. Click on continue, and it's a classic application or mobile application. Booking request. It's a make it mobile application. We have mobile. So if
Srinivas, your voice is breaking.
Your voice
classic
is
also
not
classic
clear.
nothing but a desktop application. It's a standard experience for the list and forms. And if you want, my voice is not clear. Just a second. Just a second, guys. I will be connect another network. Guys, now okay? Can you hear me properly?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. It is clear.
Okay. Guys, while creating any scope application, we have to select the type of application. That may be mobile application or standard.
Again, we are not able to hear Srinivas. Srinivas, we are not able to hear.
Your voice is not audible, sir.
Guys, I have some time. I have a network issue. Anyway, no problem. Now it's fine. Okay. If you want to provide both mobile and a desktop, you have to enable the both checkboxes. And one more thing you should remember. Okay, every application will be maintained one dedicated table to store the data. So this moment I'm creating one scope application called, it's a hotel booking request. All the hotel booking requests, those records are going to store in which table? The table we have to define. Just a minute. Now the form is loading. So which data tables do you want to use for this application to store the data? If you need a new table, use the create new table. Okay, but if you want to use any existing table, you will be able to use existing table also. Just a moment. Still it's loading. And we have 3 steps to implementing creating the scoped application. In first step, we have to fulfill the information. Second step, so we need to configure the data model. One is to design the application as per the requirement. It's loading. Anyway, I will close it. I will create from scratch. Hotel booking request. Hotel booking request is the application name. Book a hotel. Caption of your application. It is make it scoped. So X underscore ID can be defined. It's a scoped application, not default or global. And if you want to drag and drop any image for your application, you can drag and drop like application image and click on create. Scope name is invalid. Please try to different scope name. I think it's already created. For employees, it's application name, hotel booking request for employees, and create new. Scope name is the same. It's saying okay. We'll be able to change this scope name also. Okay, this moment I don't want to create any role. What is the purpose of the role? When customer they want to access the specific application, the person should have the specific role. Otherwise, system not allowing to access this particular application. Let me continue the same and select classic. I don't want to create any mobile application. And so which data tables do you want to use for this application? So I can create a new table for this application. Okay, so continue with this, done with this tables.
Sir, can we take that both applications, mobile and other?
Yeah, we can select it. So you will be able to create both applications, mobile application as well as desktop applications.
Okay.
Okay, so now click on the started. Okay, let's customize the design of your classic application. So after created any application, then we have to design the form as per the requirement. So what are the fields you want to create? What are the information you want to capture from the customer according to your business requirement? So we need to configure the form. So where is my application? Just a second. My application is hotel booking request. What happened? My application is not showing. Might be something they have changed in Rome version. Let me create once again hotel facility, hotel facility request. Book a hotel and create. No need to create any new role. Select classic, and meanwhile if you want to create the mobile also, select mobile also. Continue. Okay, now continue in studio in advanced. So my application is came, right? Hotel facility request. Previously also both are created. Now let me open hotel facility request application in studio. Okay, so now I'm going to creating table. Why we need to create the table? So every application will maintain one dedicated table to store the data. So hotel booking request or hotel facility request table, right? Like a application. So will be maintained one dedicated table to store the data. How can you configure that, and how can you define the data model? So create application file. To get the table, go to data model and click on the table. Table name also same, hotel facility request. Hotel.
The hotel name, table name should be same, or we are just making it same?
No, not same. Okay. Depends on the requirement. We can provide any table name. It should
Okay.
not same. Okay. So label, if you provide the label of the table, you know already how to get the table. And this moment, what happening, guys? So when you go into creating new table, the name should be starts with U underscore. But this moment it is like starts with X underscore Y. I'm going to creating new table from scoped application. That's why it is showing that X underscore. If you want to extending any other table, means suppose if you want to get any common fields, or if you want to use any common fields into your scoped application, then you can like extending with that particular table. And a hotel facility request is the like application menu, and meanwhile I will be creating the module also. Okay, so then submit. Okay, so when you created any table, these all access controls will be created automatically. 4 access control rows will be created automatically. Create, update, read, and delete. And one application menu has created. This is the complete data model. Okay, so one role has created, and application menu, one module, and mobile application, mobile module. Okay, now let me try to access this application from legacy platform. So hotel facility. Let me reload the browser. Changes are not replicate immediately. Every time we need to. Okay, hotel facility request. Okay, so before going to working with any scoped application, as a developer, always you should enable developer and application picker in the header. Go to gear or settings icon and open developer tab. Just you have to enable show application picker in header. If you enable this application picker in the header, the system will be showing always you are going to make the changes into which application, that may be global application or scope application. You are going to make the changes into your scope application. That scope application you should select. In case if you are going to work in any other application, every time you have to select that respective application. Okay, now I'm going to make the changes into which application, hotel facility application. That's why I have selected by default hotel facility application. So application picker in the header. Okay, that's fine up to now. Go to hotel facility request and click on new. What happened? The system will be open the new form. Okay, So now I'm going to configure more fields into this particular application. You tell me guys, what are the fields are required to booking for hotel? You tell me what are the fields are required?
Name of
What?
customer.
Name.
Yes. Okay, now I'm going to configure all the fields into this form one by one. Okay, right click on form header, go to configure and form layout. Hotel booking for. So now I am creating new field booking for. So booking for field type is, you tell me guys, which data type I have to select? Reference. Who are the people already present in user table? Only those people are eligibility to book a hotel or hotel booking request, facility request. Reference, then you have to select reference table. You have to select the reference table. Add it. Okay. Tell me guys more fields. Hotel booking for.
Contact
Booking
number,
date.
email ID.
See, and one more thing. Once created any application, the number will be generated automatically, right? Where you can configure auto number for hotel facility request application. You tell me guys. Number generation is the common field where you can configure auto number. Right click, configure, then go to table. And when you created any custom table, these all the fields will be created automatically by default. Go to controls and enable auto number. Okay, so we have to configure prefix, number of digits. Okay, so what is the prefix you want to take it? Hotel facility request. So the first number will be starts with 20,001. Okay, and total I want to take only 6-digit number. Then update. Okay. So when you compose the form every time, the number will be generated automatically. So this booking request number is HFR. So 20,002, 20,003 like that. And tell me guys how to get the more fields. Go to configure and form layout. Now, so check-in date, hotel check-in date, hotel check-in date. So which type of data field I have to take?
Date.
Date. And checkout also. Checkout, same field. I think it's not allowing any like special characters. Let me save it, close it. Okay, hold a second and checkout. Tell me guys other fields. What are the fields you want to create?
सर रूम टाइप हो सकता है.
Yes, room type, so hotel type, right? Yes, I will create hotel type. So before creating hotel type, let me create the 3 more fields. Okay. I want to create contact type. And which data type I have to take? Choice. Add it. And booking state. So state is the common field for every application to check the status of the record. This is also choice field, and then employee department So department, we need to get all the departments from reference table. So which data type we have to take? Reference. What is the reference table name? CMN underscore department. And create one more field, employee designation. Designation nothing but title. So employee designation is reference or choice. Okay, and assignment group. That particular bookings like a request is assigned to which group? Assignment group. It's a reference. Group records are coming from which table, guys? Sys underscore user underscore group. Okay, sys underscore user underscore group, and assigned to is also a common field. Sys underscore user. And add it. Save it as of now. I have created different fields into my hotel facility request application. Let me close it. Okay, so now let me reorder all the fields. So some fields I want split into second column layout. You know how can you split the columns into second layout? Go to form layout and you can use split field. So booking for number, I want to move top. Number, booking for hotel, checkout. These all four fields need to be displayed in left side column. And I will take one split. So remaining columns need to be displayed second column layout. Contact type, booking state, employee department, designation. And now I want to get the one more field called hotel type. Hotel type. So hotel type field should be choice. And add it. This hotel you can add below designation. Okay. Tell me more fields, guys. If you want to create more fields into the same form, tell me what are the fields we have to create.
Contact number, email ID.
Email ID. So email ID of the booking firm. No need to create any separate field to get the email address. When you select booking firm, automatically populate this person email address. How to achieve this requirement? Just we have to configure that working, not required to create any separate field. Okay, so now let me create the choices. So hotel type, first of all, go to contact type. So how many ways they will contact in the like a facility department to book a hotel? Right click and go to configure choices. You know already how to configure the choices. Via phone, self-service, and then email. And last one is walk-in. Save it. Okay, so guys, please do remember. So what are the activities we did earlier? All the sessions, all the classes, and same topics I'm going to be repeating to my hotel booking request application. Okay, so if you get the chance to working on any scoped application, we have to design the application like this. Okay, go to contact type. So these are the different type of contacts we are providing to customer. And booking states also we need to configure. Right click, go to configure choices. What are the states you want to create? It's a new booking. And tell me guys any more. Booking in pending, already booked, booking closed, cancel, on hold. Save it. If you want to configure more choices into any choice field, you know how to configure the choices, right? And these all the choices I configure to booking state. And employee department data type is reference. So you will get all the department records from which table? CMN underscore department. Please do remember the table name also. So employee designation. So employee designation is nothing but it's an employee title. If you want to configure all employee titles into employee designation field, it's very difficult to developer. Now I'm going to configure. I'm trying to configure all the titles into employee designation field. How can you configure it? Right click on the label, go to configuration dictionary. Guys, I don't want to create all the titles into employee designation field manually. So some choices already they created. So in this case, I'm going to using all the choices. Okay. And first of all, when you want to get existing choices used for any scope or new application, and first of all, we need to save like in that data type should be always choice. And go to advanced view. Okay, so the choice direction will be drop down with none. Sorry, and the choice table is sys underscore user. And which field values you want to auto populate, then update the record. If you go to employee designation, you will get all the titles. Okay, so employee designation, nothing but employee title. I don't want configure these all the choices manually into employee designation. So how can you get existing values that will be binding to existing field? Very simple. Navigate it to like an employee designation field and go to configuration dictionary. Okay, by default we could not see that all the details. So we can go to advanced view. So there we have to configure, right? Choice table is underscore user. So every user record may contain the title. So those all the titles I want to get. So choice field is the title. These all the titles can be automatically binding and displayed to customer from employee designation. And a hotel type. So hotel type is completely new field which is created into hotel facility request. As per the client requirement, I'm going to creating the more choices like a 7-star, 5-star, and 4-star. 3-star and as 2-star. According to your business requirement, we have to configure more choices into any choice field. Hotel type and assignment group. So assignment group nothing but it will be communicating with the group table, getting all the groups. So user table, right? So based on the group selection, based on not first this one. Okay, now let me create the booking reason. Okay, how to configure the booking reason field? Right click, configure, and form layout. I want to create 2 more fields. The one more field is booking reason, and it should be string, and field length is the small. Add. Okay, and then let me create one more field. employee address should be string and add. So employee address should be displayed under checkout and booking reason like save it. Booking reason field, I want show a single row. Show as a one single row. How can you split it? Configure and form layout and take one and split and move to top. So click on save it. Booking reason is the one more field I created. Now I'm going to configure more choices into this booking reason. Tell me how many reasons are there to book a hotel. So navigate it to configure dictionary
Customer meeting, client meeting.
and go to the choices. Let me create more choices into this booking reason. Client visiting. So why you want to book a hotel? That reason we have to provide. Client visiting, and the second choice is production release. $100, and the third one is knowledge transfer, knowledge transfer, and fourth one is client meeting. Business visiting, and order number sequence would be 100. So these choices are enough. If you want to create more choices, you can create. Not required to create more choices. You can update up to now. Okay. So booking reason, I could not see any choices here. So how can you display the choices in string field? Right click and go to configuration dictionary. Okay. If you go to incident table, click on create new. Okay. So go to short description. Same kind of bulb suggestion icon I want to give to customers. So when customer click on this bulb icon, it has to be show all the choices. Similar way, we have to configure and displaying all the choices when customer click on the session icon and go to hotel facility request and click on new, open the form, right click on label, navigate it to configuration dictionary, and the choice type would be suggestion. Click on update. Now you're able to see all the choices. If you want to add more choices to your field, you know how to configure the more choices. Go to conflict choices. Okay, clear? Clear guys up to now?
Yes.
Any questions?
Srinivas, I have some questions in general relating to the real-time experience. Can I ask?
Yeah, please, sure.
Okay, so the scope document will be created for every requirement or at a project level.
Didn't get you, Uma.
So scope document we have to create for each and every requirement, or scope document is created at a project level.
Yes, absolutely correct.
It is at a project level.
Project level means, for example, already you are working in bench, your client is bench, let us assume, okay?
Okay.
So your bench client already using ServiceNow platform.
Okay.
So that may be any kind of request to drop it. Okay.
Okay.
Previously, they're using some third-party applications to requesting hotel booking.
Okay.
So now they want all the things can move to ServiceNow platform. ServiceNow is a single platform. It can provide all kind of facilities, right? So when
Okay.
internal people they want to book a hotel, so they have to use hotel facility request application. As per the client
Okay.
requirement, we have to develop the application. Okay.
Okay. So assume like if the client is not using the service now and are new to the service now, they were working on some other third party application and now they are moving to service now for the first time.
Okay.
So when we are doing an implementation project for the first time for a new client, so we have to start everything from the scratch.
Absolutely.
So for every phase of the SDLC, every department like the development and the testing and the UAT people, they'll be creating one document at a high level.
Yes, HL document.
Okay. So what is the name of the document?
HLD.
Okay, high level document. Okay,
Yes.
HDLD. Okay. So in that document, all this project scope document will be parts of that HDLC.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So who will be creating all these scope document? The developer or the lead, or who is going to create all this?
Actually, suppose Uma, you are the client. Let us assume. Okay.
Okay.
I am the Srinivas ServiceNow developer.
Mm-hmm.
In between developer and the client, so one person they're managing, right? That role called
BA?
business analyst.
Yeah.
So they will be gather the requirement from client. So what you are looking exactly? Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, business analyst will be gather the requirement from client. So what they're expecting, the same
Mm-hmm.
thing they will be conveyed to developer department. That maybe first of all they will talk to technical manager and team lead. So once they decided to create the scope application, the entire sprint can be split into multiple stories. The stories can
Right.
be assigned to a people who is the capability to implementing the something into application. That is different case, okay? But who will gather the requirement? Business analyst will be gather the requirement from respective client. As per the
Yes.
client requirement, we have to implement or create a new application from the scratch. And before creating a new scope application, they will be providing the complete documentation. So what are the fields are required? What are the labels are required? What are the choices are required? That is called HLD document, is high level design document. Okay.
Okay. No, my question is like BA will gather the required information from the business people and they will pass on to the development team. But in the
Correct.
development team, who is going to do that one? Just a service now developer or the senior service now developer or lead? At which level
No,
usually
no.
people work on these documents?
Actually, developer means everybody is developer, right? That may be
Mhm.
designation. Senior developer is that one designation. Junior developer is one
Okay.
designation. Okay, team
Okay.
lead also kind of a designation, but it's not comes on that like a capable, right? Everybody who have the knowledge on that, like implementing the scope application, everybody will be able to do it. But Srinivas have only 2 years of experience. But Srinivas have the capability to implement the scope application. They will give that requirement is assigned to Srinivas only. There is no
Okay.
specification
So
that like business document. Okay.
Okay, it is not about the experience or the designation,
No,
just if the person is
based on the
capable enough, they can work on that.
based on the people capability and people availability, they can assign that assignment to prospective people. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Srinivas. I'm good.
But what's got the requirement from business analyst? The capable person need to start working on hotel booking request. But first of all, we need to get the requirement is very clearly. That is the most important. If you have any
Yes.
small doubt also, always we need to check with your client. For example, contact type I have, so they're expecting these all the choices. But after some time, they want to add one more choice into contact type field. Yes, we have to configure it. So those are the after updates. Okay, after created this order book request, after some time, maybe somebody they will expect some changes into existing application also. There are different completely customization. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Srinivas.
Okay, guys. Implementation now completed. It's a 4 days concept. Tomorrow also we'll continue the same topic. Time is over. Okay. Tomorrow will be create more fields into the same form. Then we can apply some validations into it. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks for your time. See you tomorrow.